Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Project 50,000 stage your Global Master Distributor Shane Moran and Vice President of Sales Holton Buzz.
Is there anybody who's ready to join the round table up on this stage? You know, ladies and gentlemen, it was a little while ago that we had a chance to really put together something special. And people always ask, well, what is the difference between this company and that company? They ask us, you know, well, what's the difference between this product and that product? Many of you have already been able to experience what the differences of our product is. Yeah. Some of you had a chance to experience the difference of our compensation plan. But what I can tell you that no company in the world other than OG, where you can experience what these new diamonds are about to experience. We put a pack together that was going to be something we knew that was completely special. It was not a part of our compensation plan. You can't find it in our policies and procedures. It's what we call the 8th way of getting paid in OG. And even though you see right now that we have a ceremony or we celebrated, we obviously did it in Vegas style this time. It's as real to the core as it can get. You know, Shane, you can say a couple words about how special it is when you become a diamond.
Absolutely. These are the brand new diamonds from our last event, brand new up here. What it means to live the #1 lifestyle in the world, right here on the front stage. #1 lifestyle in the world. They get to wake up in the morning and realize that they are free. That they are free. But along with Diamond comes a major responsibility, a huge responsibility, because now they're in a position where they get to serve even more people. And what we're about to witness here is all of the diamonds are making a promise to the new diamonds that if anything should ever happen, should they be unable to perform for whatever reason, all of the diamonds are agreeing right here and right now to each of the brand new diamonds that they've got them covered for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. Every diamond makes a commitment for 2 weeks to go into their market to make sure their business never falls while they're recovering, while they're handling a situation, a personal situation. That's called freedom.
When you think about it, it's not something that we force, not something that we say, oh, this is what you have to do when you become a diamond. But one of the things that I know is that we all get involved in this company and this business and this industry because we want lifestyle and we talk about financial independence and we want to have something secure for our families. And what we've done is put together what I consider to be an insurance policy that Lloyd's of London wouldn't even underwrite. And so when you want to know what's the difference, ask somebody at your job if something happened to you. How many are going to come work? How many people are standing in line saying, hey, listen, I'll put 2 weeks of my work in for you and give you the money? Ask somebody in your other company. If something happens to you or your income or your ability to perform is limited or hindered or whatever it may be, who's going to go to your market? Who's going to go and build your organization? And so each of these jackets that you see, it represents what Bernie, Shane, and myself are fully committed to, and that is loyalty, unity, and edification. And so the first thing that you'll see to take place is the actual backing, the covering. That's the shield. Because we're welcoming not one at a time anymore. In the very beginning, it was one at a time that we welcomed into this brotherhood or this sisterhood. And now we've got them all over the place. You know, we had one specific example that I speak of quite often. And I never forget, it was May the 5th of 2009. Whereas a good friend of mine by the name of Jose Ardon. Jose Ardon had a family emergency that he had to deal with. And I'll never forget, Jose had become a diamond already. As a matter of fact, Jose was a blue diamond. And for May until September, October, I believe, 3-4 months, Jose Ardon was never able to drink one cup of our coffee because where he had to go to attend to his family situation, OG doesn't exist there, doesn't ship product there. He couldn't show the plan. He couldn't do anything whatsoever for his business because we know that family is priority number one. John Soturis, Blanca Soturis understood this, and they had already been covered as well. They were blue diamonds and stepped in and got with the other diamonds. And they went out and they worked in every single leg of Jose's business while Jose had no idea what was going on. When Jose came back and was able to go and work his business, he was already at a multiple 5-figure monthly income. As a matter of fact, it was a 5-figure weekly income. When he came, when he came back, without doing one 3-way call, without doing one presentation, without seeing or tasting one sachet of our coffee, he came back to a business and an income that had already doubled. It's awesome and amazing that when that took place, John and Blanca Soturis, along with many of the other diamonds that we have, and John and Blanca took the lead, and because of what took place, Jose Ardon, led by John and Blanca Soturis, led that income, whereas Jose became OG's first $1 million earner. And so the first thing that we want you to understand is that when you want this type of covering, you want this type of commitment, it doesn't work at Emerald, it doesn't work at Ruby, it doesn't work at Sapphire and Consultant. But we know for a fact that when you go on Diamond, you paid the price. And we know for a fact that when you're on this stage, you've earned it. Nobody's giving it to you. You can't sneak up here. You can't buy your way up on this stage. You can't, I used to be a diamond in XYZ company, so I need the covering. There's no transfer of membership to this stage. The biggest thing I want you to know about the team